You're watching one of the first full reviews of the all-new 2018 Hyundai Kona. This small crossover is named after the west side of Hawaii's Big Island. And if you couldn't tell, we're shooting this video 5,000 miles away from paradise. I'm Clifford Attia with CarGurus. Come with us in freezing New England weather as we put this aggressively styled, fully optioned, all-wheel drive Hyundai through its paces. At least this color, surf blue, makes me think I'm in a warm place. The Kona may seem radical for Hyundai, but this lifted hatchback with contrasting gray fenders and short overhangs, wait, didn't we do this a week ago? In essence, the Kona is a BMW X2 at half the price. Or it's a smaller Subaru Crosstrek at the same price. Any way you look at it, you're paying for a lot of style. The front reminds me of the outgoing Jeep Cherokee. These razor-thin banks of LEDs are the running lights. The headlights are where the fog lights would be on a normal car. And the real fog lights, well, they're almost on the ground. The same goes for the rear turn signals. They're down here as opposed to being integrated into these pretty LED tail lamps. But whatever, the proportions, curves, and all the trimmings, even if they accomplish nothing, like this fake air intake, are exciting. Our test car is a Kona Ultimate, the highest of 4 trim levels. That means we can enjoy these two-tone 18-inch wheels and extra chrome accents. The base SE loses the roof rails and the fog lamps, but otherwise, the Kona will turn heads at any price. Four powertrain combinations are available. The SE and SEL get a 2-liter 4-cylinder with 147 horsepower and 132 pound-feet of torque sent through a 6-speed automatic. The Limited and Ultimate trims upgrade to a 1.6-liter Turbo 4 with 175 horsepower, 195 pound-feet of torque, and a 7-speed automatic. Front-wheel drive is standard. All-wheel drive, which ours has, is optional. A Kona Electric is scheduled to arrive later in 2018. From a stop, throttle response is a little lazy. The dual-clutch transmission needs a second to think it through, and then it takes off. Placing the Kona in sport mode helps with that. Gear changes are quick, but there's no steering wheel paddles. Mid-range acceleration is more impressive, and the engine sounds more refined than those competitors we've driven, like the Honda HR-V. Handling is lively, and torque vectoring, which breaks the inner wheels around turns, comes standard. The steering, however, feels vague. The brakes are confident and feel reassuring. Ride quality is firm, but well damped, and at highway speeds, it tends to be pretty loud in here. Fuel economy is EPA estimated at 25 to 28 miles per gallon city and 29 to 33 highway, depending on the powertrain. I've been averaging 25 miles per gallon. Here's where things get disappointing. Next to the Elantra GT, which is a 4-door hatchback, the Kona's design and materials are noticeably subpar. The plastics are harder and grainier, the finishes are dull, and overall the layout is far more utilitarian and less expressive than the exterior suggests. The Elantra GT feels more like a Volkswagen Golf in its quality. The Kona, especially this all-black cabin, feels like an economy car. There's no panoramic moonroof available. The nicest thing I can say about it are the seats, which are supportive and have white contrast stitching. Certain exterior colors come with a 2-tone interior, or you can get black with these neon green accents on the vents, and that's nice, but overall, it's a bit disappointing in here. The Elantra GT is also a much bigger car. Total passenger volume in the Kona is down by 8 cubic feet. And with the rear seats folded, the Kona can only hold 45.8 cubic feet, which is one of the smallest cargo capacities in the segment. Any way you measure it, the Kona doesn't make the most of what little space it has. Get past the interior's look and feel, and you'll find easy-to-use controls and gauges. The 8-inch touchscreen is clear, fast, and accepts pinching and swiping gestures. Our car's Infinity stereo sounded excellent. Wireless charging, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto are here. If you're into playing with more gadgets, you can start the car and cool the cabin from a smartwatch. Amazon Alexa is also supported. You can send destinations from Google Maps through your phone to the car. For safety, the Kona comes with a driver attention monitor plus auto braking with pedestrian detection, 2 features that usually aren't offered in this class. This pop-up display shows speed, directions, and other info. But because it doesn't project onto the windshield like a more common head-up display, it's not as useful since you have to look too far down. The Kona starts at $19,500 for a front-wheel drive SE and tops out on our loaded test car, an all-wheel drive Ultimate, for $29,680 with destination. Now I know I keep mentioning the Elantra GT, but it's a better car. The Kona, even with its wild style and all-wheel drive, costs more. The Elantra GT is lighter, roomier, more powerful, has more premium features. It's a better car at any price. Now, the Kona really does compete well with direct competitors like the Chevy Trax, the Ford EcoSport, the Honda HR-V, so it's still a really good value. But just know that if you're in the Hyundai showroom, you can get a small Hyundai, the Elantra GT, at the same price. The 2018 Hyundai Kona is a refreshingly bold take on a small crossover. It offers a lot of high-tech features and driver comforts, and let's not forget that 5-year, 60,000-mile warranty. Nothing else in this segment can top that. But side by side, the Elantra GT is the better small Hyundai and a much better value. For more details on the Kona, read my full review at CarGurus.com and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.